Hello, and welcome to the Collapse Experiment, where I find myself currently in the middle of an ice storm. But that is not why I'm here today. I am here to discuss Safe, the 2012 Jason Statham action film. Yes, this movie was 10 years ago. I realize that, but it is available on HBO Max, so you can watch it at any time. I thought with this channel, if I was going to do movie reviews, it should probably be movies that people can just go ahead and click on if they find this to be interesting. So yeah, it's on HBO Max if you have a subscription to that. And while it's not one of Statham's best movies, I will put it up there as one of my personal favorites. For one, they sell the idea of the plot being this guy, this homeless recluse who you don't know who he is at first, suddenly decides he's going to help save this girl when he feels like ending it all, right? He's come to that point in his life. Things just are not looking any better. And then all of a sudden, he has a purpose. There's quite a few movies with this plot now. But I feel like Safe is one of the better examples, considering that he's only with the girl maybe 25% to a third of the movie, the full length. You know, the beginning part is learning who she is. She's a math whiz. The Chinese mafia in New York is using her to run numbers, figuring out if people are paying their fair share for protection. Then you learn about Statham, who at first appears to be a homeless guy that used to fight in underground boxing circuits and didn't throw a fight when he was supposed to. Overall, it looks like the guy who was put in the ring with him was some type of YouTube sensation. I don't know if is it Jake Paul? Paul. The Pauls. The one Paul that's been boxing everybody. I'm pretty sure he never saw this movie. Because things did not end well for that guy. That guy didn't even appear in the movie, I don't think. Yeah, I think they just refer to him like getting killed with one punch. So yeah. Because he didn't throw the fight, Statham is then left on the streets. He's not allowed to have any friends. There are people watching him. Although it's not all the time. You never know when they are watching. And it becomes very obvious when people start dying around him that yes, people are still watching him. He's never free. He has no idea when everything is going to end. They try to convince him that, you know, perhaps for the sake of everybody, you should just end it yourself so that we stop trying to kill people who want to be nice to you. That's when he comes across this girl. The fight scenes, there are some hand-to-hand combat fight scenes. There's some shootouts. There's the ridiculous nightclub shootouts. You know, the ones where there's a large group of people running for an exit in between two other groups of people who are shooting at each other, and somehow the good guys and the bad guys only manage to shoot the people they are trying to shoot. Either these guys are really fucking good with their guns, or somebody's got an issue with collateral damage. And what would be a horrible real life situation. So yeah, overall, Safe, I would say it's probably 3 stars out of 5. Like I said, it's not one of his best movies. It's entertaining. There really isn't too much bad about it, aside from some of the lame-ass actors that they have for the bad guys. Statham, not at his prime for the fight scenes, but you can tell that he's been at it for a while. A lot of the same tricks that you would see in other films. This one does have the cool shot where he runs across the table over a wall, flies through the air while shooting several guys, and then lands on a table, breaking it, and then using said table for cover. So there is some cool stuff that overall we have to admit is ridiculous, but damn did it look sweet on camera. Yeah, and of course there's the final fight scene where, you know, the bad guy, the real villain of the movie, he's got the girl hostage, and Statham does the whole why don't you fight me like a man? And all of a sudden the gun, the fully loaded gun, which, oh, it didn't make any sense to me, other than, like, you know, of course it's him playing with the other guy's ego. But if the other guy was really a villain, wouldn't he just shoot Statham? And then, I don't know, everybody was saying that, you know, the girl was pretty much useless after that point. So, I mean, take out the witness as well. So that was kind of, but, you know, they had some old beef that they needed to work out. So yeah, safe. 3 out of 5 stars. It's on HBO Max. It's pretty good. Like I said, I don't really have any complaints about it. And you know, for being 10 years old, it still holds up. And it's kind of nice watching something prior to all the bullshit that we've dealt with for the last 2 years. So granted, there's like a huge catalog of things that you can actually watch and be like, God, the good old days. This is one of them. So yeah, keep on typing.